G'day, Captain Australia here. I know I look a bit weird, like this is one of those big sumo fat suits for bouncing around and wrestling in, but this is just the poncho and it happens to be a bit windy. Where am I? I'm underneath a freeway overpass. I have my legs up, stretched out against the wall, as you can see. Sexy, dead sexy. And I'm resting against my pack against this outcropping of rock. And oh my sweet weeping Jesus, am I flogged. I don't know, I had this weird burst of energy from before, but nah, that lasted 20 or 30 minutes. And it was strange, indescribable, but it certainly hasn't sustained throughout the day, and I don't have the ability to reproduce it on demand because I am flogged. I don't know if it's a combination of all of the sustained days of walking or the thinning boots, like if you can, I don't know if you can see. Let's have a look. See how bad the tread is on those bad boys now? There's still a bit, but it's really ground down on the heel in particular. So, I've had a lot of hills too, up and down and up and down. Some beautiful, beautiful country though. Koyama is gorgeous. Got to come back here sometime. I think that when I'm done, at some point I'm going to bring the whole family and just road trip it and cover all the areas I visited. Sonia says, hello, Captain. Captain says, hello, Sonia. How you doing? Yeah, listen, sorry, let me mention, by the way, on the sticky post, there is an auction. It is going to finish at 11:59 and 59 seconds tonight, or 12 exactly. Whoever has the highest bid at or leading up to that moment wins. So, Koyama is one of my most fave places in the whole world. Apparently, there's a blowhole there that is the largest or second largest in the world or something. So it's a gorgeous place. We've got another comment. Hello, buddy, says Bianca. I was the one screaming at you today. Okay, so in Warilla? Okay, yeah, g'day. How you doing? Jules, hey, Jules, it's Jules and Joy. Hey, how you doing? Joanne says, have you been able to organise when you are getting your new boots? Okay, the boots, yes. I mean, they're going to ship imminently. It's a Sunday, but the lovely people at Valhalla Outdoor and Tactical, which is a shop in Brisbane where I got all of my gear originally, I spent about $1,200 on gear, and I don't regret a single penny of it. The pack, all of the tactical gear has been bloody wonderful. And when I wrote to them and I said the boots are starting to give up, and could they do me, a favour and, sell me a new pair at cost or something, they wrote back and said, no, screw you. We will not sell you new boots at cost. We love what you're doing. You can have them for free. We'll ship them to you ASAP. So that was awesome of them. What a wonderful, great, ethical, charitable, generous business, So, yeah, they're shipping them down, and there's a guy who lives in the sort of local area who said he'd be happy to take delivery, and if I have progressed south past him, by the time they arrive, he'll just drive them to me. So all good on the boots. I just have to tolerate these for another few days. So we've got more comments. Let me keep track and keep up to date with them, mate. Jules, it's a delight to see you. Jules says, we are good, mate. Lovely. Christy says, okay, Captain, are you thinking of you'll hope that you get your energy back? I am with you every step of the way. Oh, well, thank you very much. So I'm headed to a place called, I can't remember the name, but I've got a trick. So I come up with all these gooby-looby, gubba-lubba. It's Tom and Gerringong. So I'm going to Gerringong. There's a caravan waiting for me there, and I will make it. I've only got 6.5 more K. So I've come, I'll say 32 or 33K to get where I am, and I'm just feeling a bit flogged. There's no real explanation for it unless it's just accumulated fatigue, but I definitely will get there. I'm just going I'm having a hard time of it. Donna says, looking forward to you hitting Manuya at some stage. Sorry, I only plan a day or so in advance, so I don't know where that is off the top of my head. But if it's on the coast, I'll definitely pass through there. And anyone who wants to meet, I'd love to. Um, Sarah says, I'm glad. Oh crap! I'm glad when I need to get my glasses. Sorry, I broke my bloody glasses too. I'm sorry, I'm not putting on a good face at the moment. You are seeing me at my most fatigued. Uh, I'm glad Weri has been amazing. Kath is a beautiful soul and hope you sleep warm. You'll love the birds we hear in the morning. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's gorgeous. And Kath is so generous to offer the warm bed. And Matt, the chap who connected with Kath, is such a bloody legend as well for getting in touch and helping it to happen as well. So yeah, I've had like, I don't know, what, 4 nights of sleeping rough. That's a bit, it's beautiful there, says Bianca. Cool. Another really lovely place too, Jerringole. Cool. So I'm glad to see another beautiful place. I actually regret not stopping at Kiama, but I'm just too flogged. It'd be a few K in, a few K back out to the motorway. That extra 6 would just wipe me out. So I'll have to visit that when I come back and road trip it up with the family. For now, Gerringong, and it's about 6.5 K away. And yeah, I think when I get there, I'm just going to collapse into the caravan, and it'll take me 20 minutes before I can get the will up to shower. Oh, I got to remember the code for the. Oh, I'm sure it's it. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, the amenities and all that sort of stuff. Oh dear. Holy moly, Captain Australia, you old buffhead. You got to galvanise, mate. This is not a good look. You just got to power up, you know? Bianca Wheatley says, are you around the bends yet? Does that mean, have I got mental? Or is the bends a place, like a known place in the road or something? Because the answer in both cases might be yes. I don't know. Um, I think I'm pretty mentally sound still after 43 days on the road. But yeah, the bends, I don't know. Or does that refer to, oh, isn't that, what is it, decompression sickness when you come up from the ocean? But no, I don't know what you mean exactly by the bends, and if you could clarify, I'm delighted to answer. But yeah, right now, the country here is beautiful too. I love as we get further and further south, the rural countryside is just gorgeous. I look forward to some of the Victorian high country, you know, the farmland, and like there's some great vineyards and stuff down there that I'm looking forward to ambling through. Kiama bends north of Gerringong, does it? Okay. Well, there's been a lot of bendy roads and hills. Matt says, hey, champion. G'day, Matt. Thanks again for hooking up that bed, mate. Sonia says, you've got this, Captain. Hope that you really enjoy your shower and all the views. Yeah, I'll have a nice hot shower and put on some bendy road. I don't know. I've gone under really large bridge and up some bendy road, so I may very well have passed the area you're talking about. Jordan says, nice one, Cap. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jordan. Bianca says, lol, no, I think you're almost there. It's a winding road around the mountain. Wait for the view in another few steps. Then it's downhill. Lovely. Okay, cool. I'll power it out. I just wanted to stretch my legs and, you know, they're dead sexy. Like my legs, I know they don't look too too impressive, but I'm impressed with my own legs. Oh well, actually that looks pretty. The camera adds some pounds, you know. If I take the pants off, you'll see they're pretty muscular. A year ago, like I was clinically morbidly obese. The chemo radiation wrecked my thyroid. I'd put on a massive amount of weight, like I was 140 kilos. And now, like these pants are a normal person's pants. They're like medium-sized pants, and I fit into them, which is great. Rachel says, just drove past you. You are at the start of the bends. Okay. So I am at the start of the bends. My legs look like stilts. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be like when I get to the end. People keep giving me Powerade. I think I was starting to get like quite skinny now. Now I think my weight is sitting still because I'm all caloried up with Powerade after Powerade after Powerade. Sue Foley says, just tuned in for the day. Your cheerful self as always, even though you're tired. I guess, yeah. And that's a contrast worth I hear with the thyroid, I'm now 140 kilos. Geez, Cheryl, yeah, once you get the medication on top of it, you can turn it round. But the key with that sort of thing is hope, my friend. I think that just a bit of hope goes a long way, because it's really easy to get caught in the churn of trying to lose weight, especially when you've got the added difficulty of, it might be being over 40, or it might be dealing with a thyroid problem. But let me tell you, so I'm an old bullfed, 50-ish, and so I was 140k in December. In June, I weighed in at like 88.7k. Okay, so after 6 months, I've lost more than 50 kilos, and that's pretty intense. But if you put a bit of hope and a bit of work in, bang, you can achieve it. So I'm sorry you're struggling with your weight. And those thyroid problems can be so demoralizing and debilitating. My advice is not to worry about the particular method, whether it's walking, yoga, or whatever, but lean into the hope that you can turn it around, and then you just keep trying different things day after day. Oh, yeah, I've had it for 25 years. Okay, gee, so is that like Hashimoto's disease, or one of those chronic thyroid problems? Is it? Sorry, my bloody glasses, I broke them and they keep falling off. Stunning view. Hope really, truly does a long way. It makes a huge difference there, Sonia. And you're 100% right, Sonia. I think hope is fundamental. And I think anytime you want to solve any problem, it's probably the first starting point. It's like it's the fuel that will allow for any future success. So you just say, and it's like Peter Pan and the taking Wendy and the kids flying. They have to believe they can fly, otherwise they fall and they'll fail. But with the belief that they can fly, they're like birds. Whee! And that's what hope does for you. So it's the belief that the outcome is possible, and as soon as it is, it's preordained that you'll get there. It becomes an inevitability. You just have to put in the work and keep trying, and hope allows you to keep trying. Anyway, so here I am under a freeway overpass, laying on my pack. That's the top of it. That's my leg. That's over there. And that's over there. Yay, Captain Australia. You're dead set bloody legend, says Joanne. You're strong in mental health. Keep it up, Captain. You got this. Well, thank you. Mind you, I'd like some real pixie dust so I could really fly. Yeah, I've often had dreams where I can fly. And if you look up like Freudian dream symbology, which may all be garbage, flying means sexual potency, he says with a nudge and a wink. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So if you ever dream that you're flying, it means that you are, highly sexually potent, apparently. So all of those dreams can mean different things. They're representations of the unconscious mind. Like I think there's certain common dreams. Like you might have had the dream about snakes. I don't. I mean, there's obviously. I guess that's about temptation or fear or whatever. But some of the symbology is apparently a bit unexpected. I've had dreams where I could fly, but it was only due to something tenuous. Like I was holding on to a magic towel, and as long as I kept holding on to the magic towel, like I would be able to fly. But if my grip started to slip or whatever, I'd fall. And I've had dreams where I'd be flying, and then I'd realize, hang on, holy crap, I think I'm dreaming. Oh, hang on, I can't fly. And then suddenly you're falling, and it turns into that falling from a high place dream. So I've always found dreams quite fascinating. You've never flown in your dreams, Sonia. Well, that means that you are not very sexually potent. I fly in my dreams quite frequently, even now as an old man. That's a bloody terrible and stupid thing to ramble on about. But yeah, I can't think offhand of any other major ones. Like, there's a toilet dream. I'm sure people out there must have had the dream where you just need to poo, but you go looking for a toilet, and every toilet that you come across, you open the door, and it's disgusting. It's full of poo. There's poo everywhere. I don't know. Maybe that just might be a Simon dream. Maybe that's not a common dream at all. Marie says, I have had flying dreams, but not recently. Yeah, okay. Um, yeah, I think there's certain things that symbolize prosperity. They symbolize, hopefulness. They symbolize, oh, your toilet dreams suck, or there's somebody already there, or it's broken. Yeah, for me, it's never broken, or there's never somebody there preventing me. It's always disgusting, like disgusting at a level, you know, that you'd have to, yeah, like disgusting. And if I described it to you, you would be disgusting. So if you imagine a plate full of mashed potatoes, but heaped all over the toilet seat and inside the toilet, and it's poo, and it's overflowing, and you've just desperately got to go, but not that bad. And I don't know why in those dreams I just don't find a bush. I always go searching around, and it's often a school campus. It might relate somehow to teen anxieties, or because like it's often I'm in a school, high school or something. The door won't open, or you get in a sorry, or you get in the loo but get locked in. Okay, I haven't had that one. I wonder what that means. How what? Dreams are fascinating. Ha ha ha. Sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, I had a recurring nightmare once. Once. That Captain Australia. How can it be recurring if you had it once? I did have a recurring nightmare at one point in my life. It was in my early 20s, and in it there were two twins. One of them, they were both identical but not. So one of them was pure. One of them had like a clear, just a beauty and a purity. And the other was dark and twisted. And you could just see this like lethal evil in this child's eyes. And they were young, like, 9 years old maybe. And what I think is they were iterations of me. And the evil one was always trying to kill the good one. And I would always try desperately to intervene. So, like in one dream, the evil one would push the good one over a bridge into like a long fall into some water below. And I'd just scream and dive after, just trying to save the precious, beautiful child. And I think it was my unconscious trying to say that, in my environment, it was trying to bring out darker qualities in me, and I didn't want those qualities to prevail. I didn't want the beautiful child to be killed. You know what I mean? Like the evil child would try to electrocute the beautiful child, and I'd save them and pull them off the electricity and take a shock myself. A few little things like that. But that evil child, he was a creepy dude. He was like Damien Omen, Antichrist level creepy. One of my flying techniques, says Marie Mac. Hannah says, ever had a dream where you're in and surrounded by a mirror wall maze and by pushing those and try to escape? I have had that, and there's glass ones and you bump into the glass and it's not, it's meant to be funny. It's meant to be just like a carnival attraction, but it's kind of scary and you're thinking, am I ever going to get out of here? That might be like a hangover from an experience as a child, where you actually went in one and did get a little bit freaked out and scared, and your subconscious mind still carries that with you. I don't know. But yeah, dreams are interesting stuff. I think we're going into old man ramble territory though. Yep, toilet dreams. We have remarked on all of the comments. So, I am off to Tom and Gerringong. I'm off to Gerringong, and I am going to stumble into a caravan. I'm going to divest myself of my superhero clothing, bathe myself, explore the possibility of laundry, although it may be a bit late, and get some rest. Jeez, I just feel utterly flogged. Tomorrow the goal will be Nowra and points beyond. So I see Ulladulla isn't far past that. I'm going to just keep going. Keep on going till I get there is the plan. So I'll keep updating you day to day. But yeah, here I am, an old fool under a freeway overpass in South New South Wales, well past Sydney, having walked from Brisbane. How's that? It's not exactly normal, is it? But yep, sounds like a plan. It is a plan. And I don't want to plan much more than a day in advance because I am on the adventure of my lifetime. And I'm delighted to report it's working. So I set out with the goal to rebuild hope, and the hope was that I could rebuild myself. So fix all of the dimensions that make me a person, my body, my mind, my spirit, my ethics, all of that. And it's working, and that's lovely. And then all the superhero stuff, that belongs to the Kids Cancer Project. So the rest of this walk to Melbourne, it's all for the kids. Because I think I'm all healed up, you know what I mean? So if it were just me, I could turn back and go home now. But yeah, we're at that $85,000 mark. And let me mention that Lizard Island auction. It's going to finish tonight at midnight. So whoever has the highest bid, they win. It's a $12,000 luxury resort package, but the current bid is about $5,600. Now, I don't know if any of you are prolific on forums or groups in Facebook or whatever, but if you wanted to share that auction, I mean, whoever has the highest bid is probably saying, shut up, Captain Australia, shut up. But if you wanted to share that auction in the interest of drumming up a little bit of a bidding frenzy, well, are we at 90,000 now? Or maybe 90,000 if we count the auction. But yeah, it's a great, I don't know if prize is the right word because you pay for it, but it is a great holiday. Lizard Island sounds like a beautiful resort and it's all expenses paid. So anybody who knows of any groups that they could promote that to, then, it might be your local neighborhood group on Facebook, or you might be prolific on Reddit. You can think of a few subreddits to advertise it on. You'd be doing a good deed. So you go to the sticky post, get the link, and, just explain what it's about and that it's for a great charity. That would be a kindness that you'd be doing and a good thing. Scott, hey, buddy, how you doing? Celebration when you get the 6 digits. Yeah. How do we celebrate? Get that, celebrate good times. Come on. It's a celebration now. Still a bit of the old boogie, woogie. I reckon, Scott, having met you, my friend, that you are capable of a bit of the old boogie woogie, I reckon. So, maybe that's how we celebrate. I don't know. Uh, let's see, will be amazing prize, 90,000. So pleased that you're sharing it with us all too. What a blessing. Well, cheers, Sonia. Whoops. My viewers, what is this? Oh, I can look at all your names. That's handy. But now, I'm sorry, old dog new tricks, just learning how to use Facebook. It's only been 43 bloody days. We might need another dance number for us. All right, when we get to 100 grand, how's that for an incentive? I will do a boogie woogie of celebrate good times. Come on. I don't think I can play music on my phone and stream at the same time. I'll figure something out though. Okay. Yeah, I think 6 digits. That'll be great. All right. Well, I guess I better get my act together and start pressing for this caravan. 6.5k to go. That's going to take me more than an hour. Pardon me. Unless I get another one of these big bursts of energy. Energy isn't the right word for it, actually. It was really weird. So suddenly pain became irrelevant. My boots became irrelevant. Pace became irrelevant. I was able to just do maximum pace. It was hard to describe. Maybe I can just zoom, get one of those moments. I'll try. But if I don't, if I'm going 4k an hour, it's going to be an hour and a half before I get to the caravan. Yeah, fingers crossed for some more go-go juice. And maybe it is, it's like I've never been a drug person, but it's probably the same sort of thing as if you had a sudden, bang, cocaine or something that's meant to, spark you up. It was a bit like that. Chesa Brown, hey there. It was so good to meet you today. Thanks for having a chat with us. My delight. Yeah, cheers. Today, I love meeting people on the road, and I'm sorry if I was in a hurry to get to this caravan. It turns out that I'm not even going to get there after 6 anyway, so I should have just hung around and chatted with everybody and anybody. But I think today I was in a bit of a hurry, and now I'm reaping the consequences of that with my sore old legs. But yeah, I better get up and get moving. Get up, Captain Australia! I won't make you watch that. So thank you for your time and attention. When I get to the caravan and get all clean and everything, I'll do another stream and say good day. So all the best. And again, if there's anything that you can do to, promote that auction thing that's the current sticky post, grab the link, chuck it anywhere and everywhere. You'd be doing a good deed. So all the best. Thank you for your time and support. Jules, you are awesome. I want to be friends with you for the rest of my life, mate. You enjoy it. You're lovely people. You take care of yourselves, all right? See you later, everybody.